All right, what's the deal? Let's go. We already moved into our new pad. Right now, we're chilling. Um, it's been about a week. I'm settling in. Work situation is still looking good. Getting work here and there, but I should be getting some more work once we settle in right here. So, not worried about that right now. What we've been doing is celebrating our victory against these fucking cowards. And pretty much I'm going to point out to the things that I've noticed here moving into this place, and so that you guys can be more prepared and understand how this system works. All right, so um, if you guys haven't known, our energy grid can be manipulated within your home. All right, so anywhere that you go, if you're targeted, you are going to be targeted within that energy grid, even if it's not, if you don't see it as it's strong, or if it's just electricity, it's not just to us. Okay, so you have to be aware that this is where a lot of the energy is coming from. Some of it is coming through satellites, but a lot of it is coming through your environment. Okay, so let's see here. So I took some pictures here. This is where, since we've been living here, having the Wi-Fi on and just getting used to the energy here, it's been, anywhere I go, there's somewhat energy. If I go to my uncle's, if I go to my fucking aunt's house, wherever I go, I've always feel energy. So there's always going to be energy wherever I go. Doesn't matter, because I'm targeted, and they're going to use wherever I'm at to fucking hit me with energy. So they're going to use this infrastructure, this apartment that I live in. Okay, so it didn't matter. It's not even as strong as my old house. Their infrastructure was way more invested. They put money into that shit and had all kinds of shit there. So right now, this shit's fucking minuscule little bullshit. Okay, so this car, never noticed it, never seen it there parked. I was sleeping inside my house for a good, couple of days. And I was just like, you know what? I'm feeling a little bit of energy. It's not really that bad, but I just want to see how it is if I sleep in my car. I slept perfectly fine, slept like a baby. I was sleeping right there. And within like 2 days of sleeping in my car and being at peace, this car shows up. All right. This car right here. And we're going to, I'm not sure what the fuck is that, 7YUP007 or some shit like that. What I've seen in my old videos, if you see that my next door neighbor that lived in the back, they moved in a fucking beat up car, parked it behind my house, and had it there parked 24/7. This car barely ever moves. It's parked there 24/7. They always want to get into close proximity with you. In my opinion, since I can't read these energies, I don't have anything to read it with. I go based off of, just certain knowledge that of in the past that we've been targeted by. So I'm not going to be all paranoid and give a fucking like, ooh, there's a fucking car right there. Fuck the car. I already know what they're using it for. It's to fucking infiltrate, to get close to me. So fuck the car. I don't give a fuck. I can move from my parking spot a mile from there. Not even a mile. Half a mile from here. And park in an area. Then they have to follow me, and they have to risk getting filmed or getting exposed, because I'm investing in a security system that is going to be running off of my battery that will be night vision and record all night. So that is my goal. I can still sleep in my house. It's not a problem. It's just that when I do want to go in my car for whatever reason, if I have company over, like family, and then I, there's not enough space, I'll go sleep in my car. If I just don't feel like, dealing with the energy grid, go fucking sleep in my car. So the thing is that they don't want to delay, because the most crucial time is when you sleep. The most crucial vulnerability in your body is your ears, in my opinion. Your ears, a lot of the energy and sound is being manipulated and heard with your brain, with certain parts of your brain that control certain things. So when they're trying to make you go to sleep, when they're trying to control your daily habits, certain habits that you have, like using the restroom, waking up, going to sleep, those are the main three. But even sounds that you hear, they can manipulate sound, they can manipulate all kinds of different things. There's so many things that I've seen. So when you block them out, a lot of the times I use liquid. That's the most thing that I've ever seen that was helpful in my targeting is the liquid. The olive oil, castor oil, freaking I've used there's this thing, is I think it's called Shea Organics or something like that. It's a baby shampoo. If you guys look it up. Whenever I use oil and I don't like it, sometimes I guess they have pinpointed a certain of energy to vibrate your eardrum. Even if you're using these oils, they will, at first, it'll be hard for them to get to it. You have to do it properly and just leave it alone. Because the more that you try to mess with it, they start to like decode these liquids, and then they're able to break them down, and they keep them liquefied within your ear. So if you put anything against them as well, like a earplug, they will be able to focus that gap of air that's in your ear and melt whatever it is that's in your ear. So sometimes once it dries, you're able to use the earplugs. You might be able to use them. But if you feel them starting to melt it, don't use the earplugs. Try to find a way just to impact it and just leave it, let it where it's dry, in a dry state. You don't want, because any liquid can be vibrated or manipulated with sound. So you just have to know what's up. So pretty much in your house, in my last house, I had tile in the living room, and pretty much every room had tile. In my opinion, a lot of energy with tile. I'm not sure if it's better to have tile or if it's worse. But if one thing's for sure, if you do have tile, you need to open the windows, because the windows, the energy will stay trapped within that room and they'll hit you with energy. And so I turn off my Wi-Fi when I go to sleep, and I make sure that the windows are open because it reduces the energy field around me. That's another tip. If you want to cover your windows, there's a solution. You could buy RF window film, or you can buy cardboard, aluminum cardboard. Sandwich it, lay it up on your window. You can cut out a piece. So it would be like this. You would cut out a piece of fucking cardboard, fucking cut out a piece of aluminum, cover it up, and then cut out another piece of cardboard, sandwich it, glue it together, glue the cardboard and the aluminum together. And then when you push the cardboard in, it would cover the whole window. But then, like, if you wanted to take it out, like in the daytime or whatever, you can just like pull it out, take out the whole fucking piece of cardboard, lay it down behind the TV. And then when you go to sleep, you can put it up, or you can just leave it up and just open up the door and, get air that way. Or you know what I mean? Because if you have the cardboard up there and it's a whole solid piece, it's going to be harder to open the windows and get air into the house unless you have air conditioning, or if you don't mind having your house like that. Sometimes we have to sacrifice certain luxuries in order to block certain things from entering our house. So, yeah, so like if you have tile, you want the windows open in the day, unless that cardboard is helping to reduce the energy. You know what I mean? So, I also bought a a Wi-Fi radiation shield. This is the cheapest one that I was able to find, but there are others out there for like $80-$90. You can also cover it with like some other things. The thing is that your signal is gonna drop. So you're going to have to run like a hardwire connection from your router directly to whatever you're using if you're trying to play video games or watch movies or something like that. Just depending on the speed and the router type. This is something that I'm just experimenting with right now. I just ordered it. It's supposed to get here today. So if it interrupts the signal too much, I'm not going to be able to use it, because then what's the point of having Wi-Fi? You know what I mean? The only the only thing I see is like having a company where they connect, they have internet in your house, but it connects to it like the phone. You know how when your phone, your landline, you would fucking have just a connection where you would connect your phone into it and it would give you service to your phone. And when you have the old phones, well, it's the same thing with fucking with internet. You can plug in the cord, the internet cord, to the wall. You know what I mean? And not have no router or nothing. It's just that white cord connected to a very small little box that's not going to have too much radiation. All it is supposed to give you, it's not supposed to give you Wi-Fi. It has to have a hardwire cord. So that's the only thing I see actually helping out in our situation, so that there's not energy running through your house. It's just a landline. So it's a direct, the internet is running through a cable, not sending signals everywhere. Okay. So, because there's always a solution. It's just that they try to make it to where it's not, where you can't have certain accessibilities to certain things, because they don't want it to be that way. They want you to connect to this electrical grid. If you have solar panels, they want you to still be able to connect to, like, the solar panels won't work unless you're connected to the electrical grid. And that's what somebody told me. And I was like, I don't get it. I thought solar panels are supposed to work off grid or anywhere, but I'm not sure if there's certain types. Like, I have to look more into that. But I know that these fucking perp ass bitches and their infrastructure, I would imagine that they would make it hard for you to have off-grid energy, or to have growing your own fucking food and stuff like that, even though we're gonna fucking do it anyways. Fuck the fucking system. We will do whatever the fuck we have to. So, so yeah, so that is that. Oh yeah, so another thing. Microwaves. They're very convenient, but this is being like just super fucking lazy. All right. Somebody told me on a fucking video that if you were to test the water that you fucking microwave, pour it into a plant, and then just use regular water, pour it into another plant, within a couple days or a week, that plant that you used microwave water with would die. So it fucking wither and die. So, I mean, imagine what it's doing to your body. It's not healthy for you. Like, it's not going to kill you right away, but it is killing you slowly. So, in my opinion, I mean, I don't know how better this is, but an air fryer or a fucking this just runs off of heat. So the heat disperses and heats up all this shit like an oven. It's like a mini oven. I would use that instead. You know what I mean? Like the only thing that you like you don't really need anything. Like fucking burritos, you fucking put them in the little oven thing. It takes a little bit longer, but you're fucking saving your health. I still use the microwave, but I want to literally throw this shit out. But like my mom, my family have gotten used to using it, so they fucking just like to I can't throw it away because it's not technically in my house. I am helping to pay rent and fucking keeping. I'm the one that found this place. I'm the one that takes care of a lot of shit behind the scenes. When shit needs to get done, they rely on the fucking Mac to do it because shit won't get done. All right. So, you know what I mean? Everything, everything I freaking already have. This also has, what's it called? I forget, it's called like central cooling or I forget, but it's like apartment has all the apartments inside the apartment, they have air conditioning. So a lot of the vibration I'm hearing coming from this wall right here, I'm just hearing a lot of vibration. Some vibration from this wall, some in the room. There's a lot of energy coming through within the walls. It's not bad or anything. I mean, everywhere there's air conditioning, but you would rather have like AC units that are hanging out of the window when it's like when the whole apartment shares the air conditioning. That increases the energy a lot within your apartment complex. So if you are shopping around for a place, sometimes depending on what kind of situation you're in, because sometimes you just need a place like we did, you got to settle for certain things. So like I never knew about this. I didn't really care. I was just like, I'm gonna get a place. Fuck anything's better than the place that we're coming from. So we'll have to deal with this for a little while, but it's all good. Get a house or find an apartment that doesn't have I forget what the fuck it's called, but the whole unit, the whole fucking apartment has air conditioning built within the walls. And so I think it's called central cooling or some shit, but I don't know what the fuck. I forget the name. But yeah, for the most part, I mean, we got everything set up. I'm chilling right here. I'm here. We kick it right here. I sleep here. But it's just like the energy's like meh, but it's not as bad. Like there's another few things that I'll talk about later on, but I'm not gonna discuss them right now. Targeting has been a little bit harder to block out, but I know that I can do it if I really tried. If I really focused on it, I know I could block these bitches out. But these motherfuckers are just they're fucking pathetic, bro. Like I don't even need to try to block them out because their fucking system is so weak. Like it's pathetic to me. Like if they want to linger on my nuts, I don't give a shit. Like I'm already fucking like it's already old to me. Like it's like something you're just like this is like some bitches I already beat. You know what I mean? Like I already fucking conquered these bitches. Like why even bother? You know what I mean? Like I've all the shit, all the information that I know, all the information that I've collected, everything that I see, how I understand things now, it's different. It's not the same as before. All these fucking bitches out here are minuscule. They're not above me. They're not on my level. They're underneath my feet. Even if they could connect to me, it doesn't fucking matter. I can block them out if I wanted to, bro. Like, trust. And I don't even need to try, bro. Their shit's fucking whack. And I'm gonna fucking conquer these bitches one way or another. You know what I mean? Like, fucking every day is fucking happening. It's like it doesn't matter. As long as I'm fucking positive mind state, I'm doing whatever the fuck I need to be doing, fucking getting my fucking shit together and not letting this bitch ass system affect me, I'm fucking winning every day. So just because I'm not getting the relief that I usually was used to getting, which I'm pretty much getting a majority of it. It's not all bad. It's just the targeting. Like for instance, I still sleep good. I'm still getting good sleep. I'm still, I'm not getting dream manipulation. Very little of that. Those are the two big ass factors. Sleep is one of the main fucking big factors for me. If you can't sleep, you're fucked, bro. Like you're gonna fucking go crazy. You're like, you know what I mean? Sleep deprivation is a bitch. I don't get other things that, like I don't feel necessary about talking about, but like it's just pretty much gang stalking bitches on my nuts. It ain't shit, bro. Like, come on. Who's gonna complain about that? Like, dude, in every other category, I'm doing good. Like every other category, I'm good. You know what I mean? So like I'm winning, in my opinion. So you know what I mean? I got my health, I got my fucking family to fucking, somewhat support me. But having me on their side is a benefit for them because I'm a person that, I keep fucking shit flowing. You know what I mean? Like if they need anything, I'm always dependable. I'm a dependable person. I'm the fucking life of the party. You know what I mean? I'm not a stress on them, a strain for them. I don't get them involved in my shit. You know what I mean? I keep a lot of this shit to myself. I handle my shit on my own. You know what I mean? I get these fucking bitches fucking on their knees fucking every time I leave the house. When I'm solo, dog, these bitches they don't even look at me, bro. These pussies, like, they're so fucking scary. They know who the fuck I am. I could see by the fucking little pussy ass smirk on their face or the fucking scared look on their fucking bitch ass face, because there's different types of perps out there. You're not going to always deal with the same kind. You know what I mean? So, it's all good, bro. Like, trust me. I have a fucking rap on this game. I've been dealing with this shit for too long that a lot of the shit that they used to do to me, they can't anymore because I'm just too aware. I'm too fucking known. I'm fucking, you know what I mean? Like, by my habits, they have a certain fucking way that they have to approach me because of how I carry myself. They don't want to get their fucking ass beat because if they get too close, that's what will fucking happen. Trust and believe. So, as I'm fucking letting my nuts hang and fucking doing the damn thing, you guys are going to see me come up little by little. I'm going to get my shit together, have my own place, you know what I mean? And I'm still going to record these videos to help and influence people in a positive manner, not to, not to fall victim to these fucking cowards, because that's what they are. They take advantage of our environment. They take advantage of people's weak minds and they fucking use them against us. You know what I mean? They manipulate a lot of shit around us, and it's not fair because we're just one person. And you know what I mean? It's just fucking coward tactics to me. I've never seen how this can be beneficial, in you know what I mean? And doing this to your own citizens, I would never see how this be. I mean, in how they look at it, I see how it's beneficial. How they're fucking controlling the system and fucking keeping the rich and all that shit. Yeah, in that aspect of looking at it, yeah, obviously it's beneficial for these fucking bitch ass motherfuckers. But as a fucking man with fucking one pair of fucking nuts and fucking, you know what I mean? Like, as a fucking, person that is a soldier, you know what I mean? Like, you can't fucking, like, this shit is pathetic. This is smoke all these fools. These fools are fucking they need to be eradicated, bro. They're like a fucking infestation of fucking roaches, of fucking insects, bro. Fucking the scum of the earth. This is what we're dealing with. And whatever, fuck it. Let it be so. If they want the world, let them have it. We're not of this world. Let's meet people like us, like-minded individuals, and we stick together. That's the only way we're going to become strong, especially in this day and age. You have to have a team. You can't do this by yourself. You're gonna go through more hardship if you try to go through this alone. You have to build a team, and there's resources. We've already met a lot of TIs. We know that there's a lot of us out there. We find each other and try to fucking build a team, whether it's support through just calling each other, texting each other, whatever. It has to be some support, because if you try to face this alone, I'm telling you, you're going to get overwhelmed and it's going to be a lot harder for you. So that's why I'm giving you guys these techniques. I'm not trying to build, I'm not trying to ask you to be my friend or trust me. You just got to think logically. You got to use your fucking brain. All right. And understand that we live in a fucking corrupt society, in a corrupt system. So once you figure that out, you're able to navigate around it and to be able to choose your battles and know which direction to go. All right. So I hope you guys the best out there. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are staying, sober-minded. I do dabble a little bit here and there with some alcohol just to take the edge off, but we are sharper when we are sober. So I would suggest that you guys know that they're putting shit in the stuff that's going on in the streets right now. The stuff they're putting out in the streets, the weed, the drugs, all that shit is being manipulated. There are fucking trying to connect to your brain with these fucking drugs and weed. So don't smoke none of that shit. Grow your own shit. Make your own shit. Whatever the fuck you gotta do. But they probably found ways to get around that. They can connect you no matter what stimulus you try to use, because they've already done these experiments. They already have the energy. They know how to gain access to your brain because of the stuff that we're eating in our foods. You know what I mean? So but I would prefer to fucking, grow my own shit if I smoked weed. Just because, so they could only manipulate it so far. You know what I mean? So you got to fucking just be smart. Be smart and just know that. Trust in yourself. Trust in the powers that are above us, that are good for us. The ones that are leading us in the right path. That's all the advice that I can give you guys right now. I'm in a good spot. I'm doing well. So I hope you guys just, have the strength to keep going and to keep fighting. Because that's one thing I never will do is give up. Never in a million years, because these fucking cowards are too weak for me.